Hello everyone. As you can see here, I'm working on the puck. This will be a standard setup for how we will detect whether the puck is inside of the hole in the game or not. Hoping that this will all turn out exactly as I'm aiming, we'll do a little test system here where these little things, these small pieces here, will actually turn out of ISO here, so we actually get 3D sense. These little things should turn green if I do this right, allowing it to visually tell me when it flicks in there or not, if they are working correctly, and then hopefully I'll come up with a system to detect when all of these guys turn green. It will say, hooray, you've made a goal. I've already recognized something with the collider system. I should probably move these to the outside edge rather than the inside edge. Because if the whole puck has to be in, then that edge would have to be in. Oh, these little fun things. Anyways, follow along. Let's see what happens. Alright, after a small amount of coding work, I have made it so it detects when it goes in and out. And shoot. Too far. Okay. Try that again. I can detect when it goes in. Ooh, that's right, I have that. I should be able to detect when it's partly in, when it's out. And now, if I can just make it so that when all of these report in as true, when it stops, it will do a check all of those to be, are they true or false? If they're all true, your puck is in the hole. Congratulations. Alright. If this works, then I am a genius, or at least moderately better at programming than I thought. We are going to fire this in. Okay. Close. Oh my god! It worked! It worked! It worked! This is how it started out. I made the little floating ball. Clicked, but then the mud kind of flew around a little bit and didn't go where I wanted it to go. As you can see, that's a little problematic. As you can see, we're starting to get there. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Do not want to mess with that. Shit. Okay. Okay. That wasn't what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Go ahead and check on that. Look at this. Pick up objects, move them around, and tell where I'm about to drop them. Obviously the bouncing is a bit much. A few things I need to adjust with that to make it still have objects bounce off of it. But I think I know how to do that. And it will have a change where you cannot drop when that circle underneath intersects with any of these things. I believe I'll actually have it too where if you click to release, it will save the location that it's at. Instead of, like, I can go over here, but I can drop it back behind. So I don't want to have people be able to cheat the system, as it were. Also, having that right itself will be an important feature. But, good progress. Doing good work today. Gonna go have a beer. So, it's one of those things where you rack your brain for a while, you ask questions, you go online, you look up the problem, see if you can find anybody else that has a similar one, and then you look and you're like, I wonder if it's something I did. My whole thing was there's a target element here, and then within that there are two other pieces. One of them selects another. I had it checking to see if there's anything else in there where pieces collide, and you know what? It always found one, even though I told it to ignore the table. My ignore the table is working just fine, still finding a thing to have in there. So yeah, I did a dumb, and I'm gonna fix that. So again, after doing some work here, thought I had it, but I could get it to go and trigger whenever I moved away. Still could do that, not what I want, but still could happen. But I couldn't get it when there was an object in the way. What I have figured out though, is you see how it's good? Oh, not good, not good, good, not good, good. Yeah, so I didn't tell it to ignore the object that I have picked up. So it's not ignoring this, thing that I have carried around here. So, yeah, the beer mug is the thing that's causing the problem. So now you need to tell it to ignore the beer mug so that it doesn't do this anymore. Alright, so again we have this. That little floating ball you see is supposed to signify whether it is accurate or not. You can pick up an object and we have a lovely little glowing ring. We're supposed to be able to say, oh, turns red, can't do it. Green can do it. But now it's not dropping appropriately. I think that's what they do with my obstruction count down at the bottom. Really enough, that red part's pretty accurate. Either way, you kind of have to... Oh, there you go. There, it caused it to glitch out a little bit. Still can get to drop for some reason. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Alright, so here we are back in here. I managed to fix some things, break some things, fix the things I broke back to where they were fixed again. Still haven't been able to figure out why I can't change the color, but now we can go ahead and we can pick up an object, move it around. Can't drop it on things where it's not correct, but I can drop it on other locations. What I want to do is be able to change that little glowy ring to a different color. Maybe actually create a little 90-degree glowy ring there too, but that'll be something for another little bit. Anyways, one of the things that's important of being able to pick up, move around, and drop objects is we'll be able to use this sort of programming when you guys are decorating your ships, decorating your homes, building things. In the game, it will allow you to actually pick them up, move them to a location, and set them. Once they're set, the goal will then be to have them be saved in that location and then turned into inanimate objects that you can't move or can't be moved, just to keep things simple. One of the things I always hate in games is I'll go over and I'll pick up an object, move it over to a location, drop it, and when I come back, especially Bethesda and some Unreal games, all of a sudden it's clipped through the thing, it's trying to reload in a bad area, it's trying to like drop again at the location, everything goes flying because physics is wacky. So ideally it'd be we freeze it and the only time you have to watch it move or do anything like that is when you pick it up again. And at that point it's going to use a whole different set of rules, doesn't have to even pay attention to what's happening. So that's it for now. Hopefully I'll do a part 2 when this is just about playable. But I need to start focusing on some other things at the moment. We'll see what happens.